Hello, it's Georgina and welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show you how our garden's going. This is the summer of 2020 and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so starting off with the fruit, we've got a pear tree. We've planted them with multiple trees in the same hole in the hope that they'll grow up and cross-pollinate and become one trunk. So we've got a pear tree, no pears on this yet. We planted this 2 years ago. We also have an apple tree, and this is a Granny Smith, Fuji, and some other kind of apple. And last year we got the first apples, and then this year we have some, but my 2-year-old picked off a few of them, so we would have had more. This is our first watermelon. So very, very exciting. It's getting bigger by the day, like even half a day, 12 hours, it's getting bigger. There's an apricot tree there. We've got 2 avocado trees hiding under there. This is a cherry tree, and we had the first cherry this year. That was planted 2 years ago. In this section, my husband's doing some herb ground covers. So we've got oregano and mint. There's a new lemon tree there. We've got some fig trees, and we just got the first fig off today, off that one. I planted a few potatoes, but this is the only one that's actually come up. They were just potatoes from the shop that had like self-sprouted. That's our new compost bin. Come over this way and we'll have a look. So yeah, fig trees. I planted some corn from seed, so these ones are doing well, and we've also got some in our raised garden beds as well. And this is asparagus, which is flowering at the moment, but in the springtime we were just basically picking it off from the ground there, which is pretty cool. Olive trees. These two have my 2 children's placentas underneath them, so they're quite special to us. Haven't had any olives yet. And yeah, our tomatoes are absolutely going berserk this year because sorry, there's an ant biting me. Ow. Because most of them have self-set. So the ones from last year, I think they were cherry tomatoes, just self-set in the garden beds, and I replanted some of them are left. So yeah, we're getting lots of tomatoes, but a couple of green ones here. We've had some heat spikes lately. We had a big 40-45 degree heat Celsius recently, so nothing's really ripening. We've got some sunflowers. It's a big one, really good for the birds. What else? This is eggplant or aubergine. So that's flowering, so we'll probably get some eggplant in about a month or 2. This, I have no idea what this is. Does anybody know what this is? I think it's either cucumber or rock melon. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of flowers on it, so yeah, keep you posted. This is kale that I got from a produce swap group that I go to. And this is actually really nice kale. You can eat it raw. It's quite thin. I'm not sure what it's called again, but it's like purple. I've got this kale still in here from winter, and it's going to seed. So I'm going to collect some seeds, and then I can plant the seeds in the following year. And some other stuff we've got is yeah, so these are carrots, and this is the first time we've ever successfully grown carrots, and these are from seed. I think having these irrigation lines really help because it gets regular watering, because in the past the carrots have been all like wiggly piggly and yeah, not proper carrots, but I think getting regular water really helps. So I planted carrots from seed all the way down here, and we've picked some here. This is celery, which is also going to seed. But that's been really good, and I've been adding celery to a lot more things than I normally would. And it's really bad. Got some nasturtiums for the bees. Yeah, I know. Where was I? This is the basil. So we've got some good basil this year, but it is getting crowded out by the tomatoes. And these ones, I can't remember what they're called, but they're larger ones, and I swapped out a punnet of these for some other produce at the produce swap. It's a really great idea. Some people I met on Facebook just meet every second week and we swap what we have in the garden and ideas and stuff. So yeah, pretty soon we should be getting lots of tomatoes. These are runner beans. So again, we don't have much produce on there, but it's like massive, like that's bigger than me. And yeah, they've got some good flowering happening, so there should be beans pretty soon. These are the orange sunflowers. And then yeah, we just have more tomatoes and corn. So again, this is the first year that I've ever grown corn, and it's very exciting to see how it actually grows. And I can't wait to put some on the barbecue. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening in our produce garden at the moment. And oh, we've also got zucchinis. And there's a couple of capsicum plants. Oh, there's a baby capsicum on there. Yay! Yeah, so there's a big zucchini plant in there and a little one that's suffering a bit. So yeah, we've got tomatoes, zucchinis, basil. We pulled out the garlic recently, so we've got garlic hanging. I've dried a lot of the oregano because, as you can see, we've got plenty of it over there. That's sage as well. I made a smudge stick just for fun. And yeah, the garden beds are made out of recycled rainwater tanks, because we did have an old rainwater tank, so Nick cut them in half and made them into garden beds. And then he also bought this steel to match. And we grow everything in mushroom compost, so I think that's why we get so much, and it's so fertile, I suppose. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what it's like where you're living at the moment. And what are you growing? Have you got any tips for me? And I'll see you next time. Thanks.